Hello? Hi.
What is up, gamers? Ding dong, the witch is dead. Angie's dead. She's dead. Ding dong. Angie's dead. In my controller. This is it's like this. This is why I don't support this channel anymore. What the freak, dude? What the freak? I give you free content. You give me all of your money. You give me all of your money. And you like it. And you like it! You like it! How's everyone doing today? Did you just unfollow me and refollow me? We thought we would never see Yuffie again here in the flesh. It's great playing Woo-Wah. Let's go, dude. How are you enjoying Woo-Wah? Yuffie, did you really unfollow me and then refollow me? You unfollowed me last stream? Bruh, there's no way you actually unfollowed me. That's crazy. That's criminal. Hold on, why is my controller not working? Come on now. Don't be doing this to me right now. I just want my controller to work. Great Hope Brant shows up. Jeez. Yuffie do be here like every Tuesday. I was mostly giving her crap for not being there for the the Deltarune streams. Oh wait, I think I might know why it wasn't working. There we go. My controller wasn't on. That does assist in it not working. Maybe. It might not be working still. I think I have to close it. Reopen it real quick again. One second. One more time. You're a VOD head now? Kinda cringe. Is all I'm saying. No, I'm just kidding. I love my VOD heads. Shouts out to my VOD heads. Guys, should I spend an exorbitant amount of money on a fucking, what's it called? A live 2D model for Amy? Cringe, point and laugh. Oh yeah, Tenko's dead. This is unfortunate. I liked Tenko. That'd be kind of sick. So the wooden knocks that you use in the seance. Dog god. Okay, for them to remove it. Yep.
If I remember correctly.
175 pounds. Interesting. Okay, this is kind of a rude thing for you to say, Maki. What do you know about girls? Have you ever touched a woman besides your mother? What? I'm kidding. Anyway. See, what's the thing negative about Tenko's death? But I know Sheepy likes her, and I respect the characters they like, unlike some people. Do you not like Tenko? Is that what you're trying to imply? Do you not like Tenko? Pride Month is crazy. Dude, I love the during Pride Month jokes. It's so funny. Somebody in a stream I was watching earlier like misgendered a character in a game on accident, and people were like, dude, during Pride Month? During Pride Month, bro? To be fair, it's Naja from Chinese mythology, so like they look very feminine. That's like the whole point, I'm pretty sure, but
Well, yes. What?
it was you salt.
Ridiculous.
I'm right already.
But
So what? Hey,
I feel like Maki and I forget my character's name. It's amazing how much of this game I forget about in between streams. I feel like I'm shipping them. Shuichi, yeah, I feel like I'm shipping them a little bit as time goes on.
is this?
but
Middle of the sheet, no hole. Shumaki, that's a good ship name actually. Shumaki.
leave it to me.
Alright, let's check out Tenko's body. Let's talk to Himiko first though.
Hey!
Wait,
But
like I thought.
Aw, Himiko, she's sad. Oh yeah, the floor is like disturbed around her. What? She was definitely stabbed from below or something.
Nope.
huh?
What's the point? Okay, that's obvious.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Quick, that's not her specialty. Himiko. Yuffie, I'm sorry if my disdain for Angie's actually upsetting. I do apologize.
Is this?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Phew.
Is this?
That's true.
What do you mean?
Okay.
I think it was killed underneath the cage, more than likely. Makes sense.
Huh?
Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but right when it was being lifted? How would that work? I'm gonna act pissed off for the rest of your playthrough for the bit? Okay.
Why?
If I remember correctly.
Why?
But
Interesting. Floorboards loosened on purpose. I think that's everything here, right? Does anybody have anything to say?
Oh man.
What a lame function. It should be like a transformer or something instead. Honestly, true.
no.
I'm sorry, what did she call her? No, how do I look at the log again? There we go. Now then, Kung Fu's killer is obviously one of you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place.
Could it be?
Fucking moron!
Shit for brains. God, you don't even know that? God, what a bench, bro. Kung Fu is kind of crazy, but why do I love it? I mean, just imagine using your coochie like in that way. You know, you just like slam into people and wrestle them to the ground. You know, it's pretty kind of pretty feminist actually, if you really think about it. Really put your mind to it.
Stop it. What? Because.
Okay.
That was pretty good, Yuffie. That was pretty good.
Well,
You see that, Jaden? You see what Yuffie does in my chat? Tell your mom. Tell your mom on her for me.
Well,
is this?
okay.
I'll tell the mother she's next door, actually. Tell her Yuffie's disrespecting moms everywhere. Tell her all about Kung Fu. I feel like your mom would be chill with it.
Is this?
Interesting. Space under it.
Got a minute?
Okay.
Okay, what else is there? You're disrespecting me. Okay, what else is there in this room? Ruined magic circle. Maybe do you have something, Korekiro? Korekiro?
Cannot be. I knew it, but of course. Ah, yes.
This is stupid.
I see, yes.
Is that so?
I am actually really curious if it was two distinct murderers this time. It has never been the case before, but it'd be really interesting if it was. Not her, only Emmy's mom? Yeah. And then Yuffie into a marketable plush and stuff her in my pocket. You've been mentioning a marketable plush Yuffie quite a bit. Why am I getting a recap of the seance? I know how the seance works. Oh yeah, that's right.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Poor Tinko, bro. Poor Tinko.
No.
Then?
I see. How? Perhaps.
You won't hear me out about Angie. This is your daily reminder that Dungeon Crawler Carl is great. I've heard great things. I really do want to read it. Oh, Yuffie, if you want to talk to Mitchell about it, Mitchell likes Dungeon Crawler Carl quite a bit. He's the one who's on book 7. Might be on book 8 now.
By the way,
That's true.
okay.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
What the freak? A sickle, bro. What the freak?
Okay.
is this?
Huh?
Well,
Okay, this isn't actually that unreasonable for large buildings. You have to have, if you're building a building with the intention of being able to maintain it long term, and it's not just like a house where you're not expecting to have to do much maintenance in between the floors, it's actually pretty common to have even like full floors for maintenance. Like At my work, for example, the office building has entire floors in between each floor just for maintenance, so that the people can go into the floor and not have to like crawl around in the crawl space.
Well,
That's right.
Yeah, it's really cool.
but
That's true. Hey,
that's true.
Okay, sickle under the floor. Sickle could have been used in various ways. My thinking right now is that it was stabbed up through the floorboards, and she was like, it was like dragged over her neck, basically. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jaden. Yeah, it was based on my workplace, actually. I work in the school, as I used to.
hey. That's true.
No.
Nope.
Well,
Was it Kibo, maybe? I mean, Kibo is using his... He does have a light, obviously.
Hey, what do you mean?
that's true. Okay.
That's kind of interesting. Was there a previous murder here? The blood would not have dried already.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I was there. I was a part of the Ultimate Hunt, actually. They were going for me because I'm the Ultimate Gamer. It's pretty scary. See, Sheepy's my barometer for whether I said funny things. I just have to listen and see if they start laughing, and then if they did, I know I made a funny joke, and I'm good. I got another hour of streaming in me, you know.
Then
Is that all right?
Dusty. Exactly. Yeah, I ran out of credits, basically. You can think of it like that.
by the way,
I'm kind of like in a constant drive to. It's almost like Monsters Inc. You know, where they have to get the laughs from the children to get the power. Pretty same concept here. I really need the laughs from Sheepy to get credits to keep streaming. If I don't get those, it's kind of just over.
because
You're right.
See, there we go. I got more credits.
then
Okay.
That way the stream stutters so much. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, that's kind of it, actually. Yeah, that's actually yeah. It's the laugh tokens go into the router, and if I run out of laugh tokens, the internet starts dropping. It's a really weird deal with me with Xfinity. I kind of had no choice. It wasn't in the contract. What the freak?
It's a lie.
Oh my gosh, bro. Chibi, were you not see, this is the other thing though. Chibi doesn't listen to my jokes sometimes. I literally said this is like Monsters Inc., bro. As soon as they just laugh at my stuff, and they don't even actually process what I said. They just laugh, like on instinct, to make me feel better. Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror? What are you doing? Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood. Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly... I stepped through the floorboard. You stepped through a floorboard? Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
Got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything. That's so Sasuke core, bro. Sasuke would say that shit to somebody who was dying on the floor with their last breath. Just tell me everything. Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting the floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. What bad luck! Crosspiece was gone. Does that mean... Oh.
Confidence, dreams. That's what the killing game is all about.
They do sound pretty similar, actually. You're right.
Game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own two eyes.
More sheepy laughing tokens activated. Yeah, dude, we're good. We're good for a bit. We're good for a bit.
Mobile games, they're all nothing compared to the killing game. The killing game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
Yo, did you guys watch the Nintendo Direct today? Honestly, like, not a ton of crazy stuff in there. The Delta Rune announcement for Chapter 5, pretty cool. You're welcome, by the way. They did it because of me. You're welcome for that one. An Ocarina of Time remake seems pretty cool. I wish they showed us like anything of the game, like anything of it would have been pretty cool. Like even like I don't know, anything could have been nice. Just any of it, like even like any would be cool. But cool, it's cool that it's happening and that the rumors are true. I guess time's up. You know what, the new Fire Emblem looks good too. I really want to play the Fire Emblem games. Honestly, I feel like I would like them a lot. Oh man, it's because of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something. What were you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to re-research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle the same exact way as in this picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools, too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. Splatoon Raiders and the Splatoon Raiders Splatfest. Yeah, Splatoon Raiders looks really good, too. You know, there was a decent amount of stuff. The thumb wrestling game portion, though, of Wii Sports Resort looked so stupid. It's a cool tech demo. A cool tech demo of the thumb tracking. But what were they thinking with that, dude? It looks so so unfun, bro. So unfun. The rest of the stuff looks pretty interesting, but it looks so stupid. At the class trial, so see you there. Bro's gonna faint. Kokichi left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Bloody Kokichi. Bloody Kokichi.
That's true. Did you want
Held a message for smart detection. GP, are you allowed to let messages through? Oh, because you wrote masturbate with a 3 instead of an E. Unfortunately, smart detect's a bit too smart for you. A bit too smart for you there. It saw right through you. Twitch got you. Were there always a random TVs in this room? Who is this? Whose room is this? Okay. Where's the computer room? Birthday was 2 not successful for Twitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war. 5, 6, 7, 8, I use this hand to masturbate. That's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. After Tomodachi Life coming out, I'm baffled they stuck with the weird models for the characters instead of Mii's. I was so hyped seeing the map and then went, oh, never mind. Well, you can use Mii's. You can use Mii's. They did re-add the ability to use Mii's. They have the other guys as well. So Mii's are still in there. They just didn't, well, even like during the Thumb War demo, because fucking what's his name? I'm so bad with names, guys. You have to understand. I'm so bad with names. Whatever the guy's name is, I forget his name. The guy who runs all the directs. He was using a me for his guy. Okay, Yuffie. It would appear we have all gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us. Less friends mean it that much harder to solve mystery.
Don't worry.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta. Yeah, Gonta do his best to help. I'd want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry if that came through. That was fucking disgusting. Oh my god. I'm so sorry if that came through. That was the fucking nastiest burp I've ever done in my entire life. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That came out of nowhere. Holy shiz. That's fucking disgusting. Nastier than Ivy, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Shoot, I haven't had Axel chat up this whole time. Son of a bitch, bro. I hope nobody's been talking in YouTube chat. How dare I, actually? Yeah, you're right. I should probably just stop streaming.
Are you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kaito?
Ah.
Yeah, feeling better now. But wow, Maki World sure does pack a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault. You don't need to worry about her dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far.
Being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine.
Booyah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Acceptable.
It is as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable. Oops, wrong button.
rest in peace.
Atua, please. Please lend us your power. There's a reason I avoid using them when talking about my media we're watching. Yeah, I get you. I can't pronounce names. I can pronounce names just fine. I just suck at remembering them. I'm really good at remembering faces, though.
But
It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua, considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all.
well,
She shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
I also,
So what? Robots can believe in God.
indeed.
Actually, before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. You might call it an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you going to stay that for? Atua and ghosts don't matter right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, the trial this time is going to be rough. We got caught in Monokuma's trap. His trap?
That's right.
He probably made the fourth floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
I'm right already.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so
Shuichi, say something.
Huh?
What should I say? I say we go. I should have talked to Himiko, actually. Are we drawing Yuffie or Yuri? Why not both? Reliable face registration in our noggins? Yeah, man. I gotta be sure that I remember people's faces like a crow. You know, like if somebody disrespects me, I'm able to remember their face so I can harass them later. That's actually why I have the facial recognition technology. Trying to do computer stuff. Classic Linux user, man. Classic Linux user. Sorry, I'd love to do something, but my computer's not working because I'm using Linux. We descended. I hate you so much.
Uh-oh.
Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now. I mean, okay, I use Linux all the time for servers. I just haven't had them, like... If there was more support for Linux with the programs that I use, I would hop over to Linux in a second. Because I really do hate the direction Windows is going in many ways. But it's just so rough to daily drive, I feel like. I don't know. I don't know what your experience has been like, Yuffie, as far as support for, you know, most programs. Would rather eat rocks. Yeah, exactly. And Sci 2 is my most used program, so I really can't make the transition. Don't say they look depressed. You'll make Mono damn sad. As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth. Do you also use Psy? Right? I didn't know that. Do you use Psy 2 or Psy 1? Let's hurry up and get this started! At last, the class trial will begin! I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content! Shiz. I hate a snag here and there, but nothing I use is unusable on Linux except Adobe. But I hate Adobe anyway. On these, if because my work pays for it. So do you dual boot then? Do you like boot into Windows for Adobe products then? She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. I don't know. Clip Studio Paint hasn't really like, I don't know. It doesn't seem that impressive. Like, I don't know. Especially with the licensing that stuff that it has now. I don't know, man. I don't know. Side 2 definitely feels, I don't know. There's less functionality, I guess, like raw in Side 2. There's like some stuff you can do in Paint Tool side that's cool. But yeah, it runs like garbage. It do run like garbage. I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. It really is something to say you're gonna lie. Okay, Shiba, that, I mean, just a thought, that might maybe possibly be a little bit of why it runs like garbage. Two runs it like a dream. Ah, this baby runs it like a dream. Alright, let's do skills. Let's see. Wow, why do I have like no skill points? Hello? Why do I have like no skill points? Is this because I wasted 2 of my things on effing Himiko and didn't progress at all? Chibi, I'm gonna kill you. Attention gauge will increase at a faster rate, effective during argument armament. See, the problem is I also don't remember what these games are called. Removes the time penalty for breaking a non-erasable piece, effective during imagination excavation. Makes it easier to push the opponent back during the blade lock, effective during rebuttal showdowns. Gook. My computer lags with Wooba but loves CSP, so I have no clue. Jumps. You're in the workout. Increase the amount of letter cubes that can be acquired at once, effective during Psyche Taxi. The entire screen will light up more frequently, effective during Hangman's Gambit version 3.0. Silences all conversations except those the reticle is on, effective during mass. That seems pretty nice, actually. Reveals V points, effective during non-stop and mass panic debates. That also seems good. Holy shit, neural liberation. Drains slower while concentrating. So he recovers the influence gauge while concentrating. Interesting, interesting. Decreases the bullets. Decreases the delay after using truth bullets or truth blade. Upshift. Increases the speed of the reticle. Or I can decrease it. Increases focus a little bit. Ah, that does seem pretty good too. Influence shouldn't matter unless I suck. I kind of like reveals V points. That seems pretty good. We'll put that one on too. Huh, I've used up all my V points. None for me, thank you. Well, let's view my handbook real quick before... Okay, victim is Angie. Killed by a fatal stab wound. Second victim is Tenko. 11 a.m. versus 2 a.m. Estimated death 11 a.m. The victim was stabbed in the back of her neck, resulting in death. No other injuries were detected. Detective? No, detected. Okay, these are some long effing entries today. Last version of the injury the victim's forehead was not bleeding as much as it should. Bloody piece of duct tape stuck to her hair. The blood on it had already dried. The blood that was flowing from the back of Angie's neck created a pool. It's strange for that blood to have been dried already. The floor wax effigies that were created for the resurrection ritual. They are exact replicas of the late Rantaro, Kaede, Ryoma, and Kurumi. They were hung upside down from the ceiling beams in the Ultimate Artist's lab. You can use the gold leaf katana, which had some gold leaf taken off of it. The art lab back door. Something golden shiny was on the handle. Locked herself in the lab since yesterday. Would not unlock the door. Unless it was a council member. Gonna be so amazing in the arguments this trial. Yeah, she's really good at it. Cylindrical lock. Monodam swallowed the only key. So it can only be locked and unlocked from inside the lab. The door was locked, but Kokichi opened it by picking the lock. Kokichi can pick locks. Need 5 people. Blah, 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 blah. Why are these entries are so long, this one, dude? Holy crap. So Kibo has a flashlight, 175-pound dog statue. The magic circle was trampled on and was unable to check the original shape. There's a white sheet. It's over the iron cage. It's thick, cannot be seen through. Blood, and there's no piercing. Kyo was the one who removed the sheet, who placed it and removed the sheet. The stone that she was putting her head on died in a crouching position. Neck wound was deep and not enough to kill her instantly. Kichi, Tinko's, and Himiko removed it. Tinko's blood was on the bottom of the cage, so it was definitely coming from inside. There was dry blood on the bottom part of the floorboard, but fresh blood on top of it. There was a hole in the corner. Okay, and that's where the scythe was dropped, or the sickle was dropped. There was a sound during the seance. There was a sickle under about 6 inches. Blood was wet. Small amount of blood that was on the ground under the floor in the room where seance was held. It was quite far away from Tenko's body. One of the cross pieces that supports the loose floorboard in the room, but some of it was cut off. It wasn't broken naturally. It looked like someone had purposely cut it. And then Kokichi fell through the floor. Okay. I got it all, dude. So I'm locked in. It's locked in. Noggin like a steel drum, bro.
Now then, let's begin with the basic.
I think that's the phrase. What's the phrase? What's the phrase? The phrase is not steel drum. What's the phrase?
During the trial, you'll
Yeah. I don't need you to explain how trials work again. I've done 3 of them. I've done more than 3 of them, Monokuma.
It's showtime.
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time. Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman.
No, not knock on wood. It's like my mind's like a steel trap kind of thing, you know?
I don't need to hear some comedy act from you 2 weirdos.
Who did it?
Oh, she's pissed.
Angie and Tenko.
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be 2 killers.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
Hmm? What do you mean?
The transfer student.
Why are you talking like that?
The transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
He's possessed. You're worried it's Kaito? Why do you think that it could be Kaito? I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just curious.
Recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
I love zombies!
So, ritual did work?
Who was resurrected, I wonder?
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back. Yes. Rantaro was resurrected.
Oh, the Necronomicon still is here, and it's only able to be used once.
Please.
Making Maki punch him to be the one with dried blood. Oh, that's an interesting thought.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to
Oops.
life and killed two of...
Okay, how do I speed things up again? There we go, B. No!
Ritual did work?
Who was resurrected?
Oops.
So, ritual did work?
What am I doing, bro? How do I gosh dang it, man. Okay, that's how I forgot the fucking controls, dude. Please stop it! Dude.
Who was resurrected?
Oh! It's been more than a month since I've done a trial. How was that not the V point, bro? How was that not in the V point? I hit the V point clearly. I'm fucking pissed, bro.
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. According to the
Wrong hole?
Necronomicon
Okay.
Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
Wrong hole, Kronk. That's a strange. That was a strange joke I just made.
The book would have been gone.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Then, going to think Rantaro probably not culprit.
Oh, I guess you're right.
I'm trying not to think about it too hard.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand. Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life,
If you are playing Tabletop Simulator.
but it's easy at the Ultimate Academy as long as you use the Necronomicon.
Necronomicon!
There's no way that's possible.
Hold on.
But it's true. I
Yuffie sent me a message right before I started sending her messages saying, don't you dare.
Daddy said so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
Thanks for telling me not to smell, though.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive.
I'll do it for you, babe.
You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is still alive, though.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
Uh-oh, Monotara, you shouldn't be saying that stuff. Monodam's not gonna like that very much.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
There's no way it's possible.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us. Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Who? Who did it? Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this. I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
Why?
Why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
Aw, that's cute.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Makes you, Kyo,
With a doggy
automatically
statue?
suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that
Hold on. What was the Arlov's front door?
rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm.
Holy shit!
Went to the
I'm looking at
classroom,
words.
Broke in and murdered the fuck out of Angie. Booyah! I'm a fucking genius.
I think we can probably denote that that's not, or say that's not the case, because Sumuki says that the only person people who could get in were people from the council, and Kyo was not a part of the council.
Care about some katana.
Shitty. He went to the classroom, broke.
You both thought it was suicide? It could be. I mean, it's been suicide in a couple of situations.
No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
Shing!
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
What is
I
that?
had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council.
Oh, I see. I thought he was going to give more evidence beyond this
I
statement.
was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
Oh, how clever.
God, Gonta, you're so
Just
gullible,
ignore
bro.
it, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Sumugi, and Himiko.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Yes, of course.
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Sumugi, and Kibo.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
You mean one of those 2 people? Because a robot ain't people, Jack.
I
Bruh.
will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
What else? The culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Sumugi? Well,
Well,
Not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Yeah. Gonta's a
yeah, I can't ever. The only reason that Gonta would ever kill somebody is on accident. I don't think he would be willing to hide that fact. I think if he killed somebody, he would be like, Gonta, really sorry. Gonta commit murder on accident. Gonta smash head in.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And Tsumugi, you seem too shy and demure to kill somebody, but that just seems like a good cover. I feel like you're actually like a little freak
I'm not the
underneath it.
culprit either. Gee.
I'm
Gonta not
we're
culprit.
not the culprit.
Uh-oh. Mass panic debate start.
You must consider.
It's gentlemen. Gentlemen not betray student council.
Have an alibi for last night?
Gonta is gentleman.
Gonta and Rue talking to bug friends. Much better than being out too late at night. Ask bug friends if Kyo doubt Gonta.
If Kyo doubt Gonta.
Insane.
Why did that just suddenly come up all of a sudden? I thought I had the skill and that stopped other voices from happening. Robophobe.
Gonta is
Possibilities. Surely there must be a suspect who will not get in counsel.
What is happening? I thought I made that stop happening.
that's utterly impossible.
What's the point of the skill that I got then?
Anyone could open that door. Only student council members
During
have access.
Robot Month.
I didn't know robots told such boring lies.
Is that a homophobic remark?
Uncle Kichi's lockpicking could have given them access. Yeah.
You must consider
That's a
other
possibility there. Let me
possibilities.
just see if there's anything else here.
Surely there must be a suspect who would not be.
I thought Tenko did it.
A dead chick can't be the culprit.
Why? It's not that far-fetched.
Look, I don't know who the culprit is. But it's definitely not me.
Robophobic. Is that a robophobic?
Open that door.
It's funny, Kokichi, because your own evidence is being used against you in this case.
No, it wasn't just student council members.
What if they just forgot to lock the door? I mean,
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
right?
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
Man, throw me into the wolves, bro. How do you feel about that, Kel?
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
What? Shut up, Kokichi.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie. The culprit was me, all along.
What?
What are you saying?
Got in the Kokichi Nation forever.
No joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins. And it helped. I feel so much better. Whew!
Wait, so Kokichi really is culprit?
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
Maybe?
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
No, definitely
No.
not a lie. I killed Angie. Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Then let me ask you, culprit. How did you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What different method? Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
Remember when Yuffie wanted to burn my Kokichi cardboard cutout when I finished V3? What?
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was.
Oops.
That's it!
That's it! I'm Mumbles. Yeah, it's true.
The back door. That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it
Yes.
locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
Yes, because that was real. Oh, Shimata. Shoot. Okay, we're good. We're good. A stinker of a man in my home. I don't think they, I mean, how about they've used the blade for it though? Better not be disrespecting her mama. Is that Yuffie? Was it the how do I choose a thing? Forget. Blade? Clear. I see it. Okay, I'm still not fully comprehending how this was utilized.
That was stabbed into Kaede's effigy. The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
Okay. How?
So the gold leaf was in the sliding lock
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it.
Did he like use it like a pendulum?
It peeled rather easily.
Was it a pendulum thing? Like he like made Kaede's body like swing back and forth and then slam into the door after he shut it?
School bell.
Again, only Emmy's mama. Mommy more like... Oh, mommy more like my mom's a mommy. This is so strange. This conversation's so strange.
Huh? Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
Was this used in a different one? I don't remember this being used in a different one. Locking the door? How your mom doing?
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with a katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself.
This music sounds so...
It's an odd setup after all.
Leans on my Lamborghini.
The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigy's hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
Guys, can you bully Sheepy into making me a live 2D model that I can give someone to rig? It's so complicated. You did it before, bro. You're just lazy. Oops. Oops. I'm messing up, bro. I'm messing up. PNG tubers are so cutesy, though. They are cutesy. How did I not hit that? Who turned the handle of the sliding lock? If you're making me a live 2D model for someone to rig, shiz. I kind of forgot this game worked. Best be wary or you'll end up with more horror art. I want more horror art. Gooner Highway. Life is a highway. I'm gonna goon it all night long. Yuffie, do not make fun of my pronunciation of the word horror, okay? Oh! What was done to make the katana turn the lock? I'm here. If you guys want to make effing Emmy NSFW art, you got my permission. I've said this before. Just give me the okay. Give me the okay. Good. Teeny tiny Pinor. The length of... Wait, that seems like an oxymoron. Teeny tiny Pinor, the length of my body? What does that mean? That seems contradictory. Is it the length of my body or is it teeny tiny? Very long, very thin. Hey, you're messing me up, bro. Oh! How is the effigy manipulated to make the katana affect the lock? Not like a string. It's me. Yeah, if you want to draw Lambie in SWT, like, got my blessing. Don't have to ask Sheepy for that one. Miss! I guess spinning it does kind of make more sense. What, did I just effing murder that lady? Did I just murder her? Holy shit! It was pretty gruesome too. Miss! Miss! It's like a freaking Mario Party minigame. You run somebody over on the road and the announcer just says, Miss! Me and Sheepy's long, thin Pinors intertwine and kiss. DZ, you say things sometimes. See, DZ, you are to me like I am to Brendan sometimes. Where I just say things and Brendan's like, Daniel, you just say things sometimes. DZ, you just say things sometimes. They tie together like a neat little bow. That's it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy. Why am I reading his line?
Hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
Effigy spun?
Effigy spun?
That's right. If you spun the effigy, the rope it was
If I don't get negative responses, I just keep escalating. I mean, it's hilarious. I think it's great. I love it.
Then, if you let it go, the rope would unwind and the effigy would spin the other way.
I mean, I don't really have a boundary off stream. You can say whatever the F you want to me off stream. I really don't care off stream. It's more so on stream where I'm like, okay, I don't want to get banned on Twitch or have you get banned on Twitch, but...
And of course, the katana would spin with it.
I see. So the culprit used the
Twitch
katana's
loves
power
me.
to push the lock into place?
Interesting,
Culprit would
interesting.
spin the effigy's rope and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock. And thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
I mean, they technically pay me to use their platform too, when you really think about it.
Yes, that's how Angie's lab was locked.
That does feel really hard to pull off.
Effigy with a katana.
A plan born from the heart of a sword traveling through the air to intercept us.
Well, it was a ghost, so it's fine.
Oh, but could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
Why is Monopony just puking in the background?
A little push could move it. As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
Which is why
Who do you
the
think
culprit
puts
chose to
the
strike it
color on the
protection.
on the pictures? Who do you think does that? Do you think it's Monokuma?
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
I didn't say that.
In any
I
case,
implied it.
the culprit probably used a murder weapon for this trick.
What color is the puke? I think it was white.
It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
Ugh. Whipped cream. Ew.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
Why did I say that?
The other effigies were only hung up so we think it was some kind of ceremony. That way, we wouldn't notice the lock trick.
You know, I gotta say something. I'm just thinking about this now. There's like a certain degree of like the poker faces on these people. Gotta be like godlike, bro. Like if I was in a murder trial and I was trying to hide the fact that I committed murder, and I saw people like figuring out my plan like piece by piece, I would be sweating, bro. Like when they figure this out, they're like, oh shit, they figured out the freaking katana and the heart trick. How could they figure that out? That's so not obvious. How could they figure that out? I'd be sweating, dude.
Right. Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed. I don't want to completely ignore that possibility. But I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
I'm really good at line games. You know who was great at line games though? Sheepy. Sheepy's fucking a boss at line games. But only when they can tell the truth and still win.
Seriously? You fucking
No
lied
idea why people
again?
didn't target Shuichi because a living detective is like the surefire way to get caught. Yeah, true.
Cough it up, Kokichi.
Oh, man. You guys got me. Okay, I'm not the culprit.
Okay.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I wanted to lure the culprit out. If I claim to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me? And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious. Sheesh. Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
It's definitely Shuichi's fault.
You and your fucking lies. Go sit in the corner and play with yourself.
Okay, I'll start right now.
All right. So, who's the asshole who set up this locked room mystery?
Okay.
I can't hold it up anymore.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Guys, what's happening?
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter since anyone could have done it. Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Dude, this is why I want to have a live 2D model, dude. Is the way my mouth just dropped reading that?
Cum dumpster! Finally! Someone finally
Oh,
called me a cum dumpster!
It should have been me, bro.
What should we talk about now?
We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab. Only one of the student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
This game really is so sexual compared to the first two games. It is crazy.
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Sumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
And like it really does what am I trying to say? It's really saying something because the second game had a character who constantly fell on their butt and showed their panties to everybody. So like it's really saying something that this game is more sexual. Cum be in bags, or would it just be directly in the dumpster? And then is the cum being put in a cum landfill? What are the logistics here? Yeah, these are the real questions you gotta ask. Next time somebody calls you a cum dumpster in bed, DZ, I want you to ask those questions.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council. Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
She was snuggling a man. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Earlier, which I can prove using my recording function.
I like how much Kibo hates Kokichi.
A suspect? Never kill Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
During Pride Month.
Why are you trying
Is that a robophobic comment?
You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Okay. I've said this before, but do you guys see what I mean when I say that like the podiums and like the little like piece that comes off the front of the podium kind of looks like a huge like thong that all the characters are wearing?
Suspect rangers?
I agree.
You see what you see my vision? You see what I'm saying? Do you see my vision? Like look
We might catch them with their pants down.
look what I'm look you got to see what I'm saying. Come on. Look.
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers.
Like look, you can't say it doesn't look like he's wearing that as a thong. Come on. I see it, but no. Do I mean a loincloth? Same difference. Craziest codpiece in the world. It's blocking Kiyo's robe pussy. Might need to get your eyes checked, my dude. Dude, who's the shorekeeper? Sheepy. I just completed Act 1. Yeah, it's Sheepy's wife, bro. Yes, keep doing it, man. I just don't stream and I hear a huge thong. Welcome in, Deku.
Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Unfortunately, Gonta's too tall to have a podium thong, so he's off the list.
It is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
Yeah, I'm the kissing wife.
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tenko have to die?
How big do you think Gonta is? Think it's like a horse?
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but can we talk?
Horse? Yeah, okay. Mind melded. We mind melded on that one.
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
Not during this moment. I saw your joke. No, we mind melded, bro. We mind melded. Hold on. What's happening? Hold on. Oh, Angie.
What do you mean?
Let me look up insect genitals and I'll get back to you.
So we need to find the first blackened responsible for the first victim. We've got to figure out who killed Angie.
Yeah, insects got some like crazy genitalia.
Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless. Did you suggest that to waste our
It's
time?
not meaningless!
Himiko?
Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you do this to her? Himiko.
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS. You didn't give two shits about Tenko when she was alive. But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough!
No. It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that.
Okay, it's especially prominent on like the girls wearing skirts though. You see what I'm saying? Like especially like right now.
I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now. I should have faced Tenko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive. Now, it's too late. I can't complain to her.
Put me in timeout. This is sad, dude.
Too
I cope with humor,
Yeah,
guys.
seriously. It's way too late to realize that now. Our only option is to face her death head on.
Face her death?
Himiko, I understand what you're going through.
I've also had gay lovers die on me.
So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth.
I just took a Benadryl for the first time in my adult life. If I seem different in the next 30 to 60 minutes, that's why. Why'd you take a Benadryl? Yeah, are you think confessing to taking hard drugs on my stream, dude? You know Benadryl's been banned in like 15 countries. Suppose we hang Emmy upside down by the ankles, all in favor. Messed up, dude.
I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't
What am I,
matter.
an effigy?
Kaito. Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless. The name of the curse is Death Curse.
Oh, shiz.
I suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
Listen up. All you guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone.
No, I'm just kidding,
about
DZ.
your
It's
own
not.
survival.
It shouldn't affect you that badly. The worst it'll do is probably make you tired.
I won't
It shouldn't do
forgive
anything
something
crazy.
So messed up.
Tenko was our friend. Gonta wanna know why she died too.
Unless you're like allergic or something, which would be really ironic.
Necessary. We're getting sidetracked.
Can you be
here.
allergic to Benadryl? How would that work, though? You cannot take Benadryl before you fly a plane? Oh, yeah. I don't think you can take a lot of things before you fly a plane. Your body just rejects it, but isn't the whole point of antihistamine that your body does not reject it, that it shuts that response down? I also knew somebody allergic to the sun. It was not fun. It was our you know them too, Scoobs. They were our opening days person. Remember? They were like allergic to the sun.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how
Wonder how she's
Tenko
doing.
died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together.
That person,
Now,
yeah.
Not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death. Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on.
Is there a time limit to the trial itself? Like, if we don't figure it out fast enough, do we die? Like, is there a time when the voting has to happen?
You noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits. yet.
You know what? I think that Kokichi. I'm gonna say something pretty controversial right now. I'm gonna say something pretty controversial right now. I think Kokichi, he kind of acts a little bit like Birdly, in that like Birdly makes everything like after the fact. Birdly like makes everything sound like it was his idea the whole time. I think Kokichi does the same thing, where like he after the fact he's like, you're wrong. After the fact he's like, yeah, that was my plan all along, to make you notice it actually.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then.
All
Perhaps
according
that
to
will provide us a
Keikaku.
clue.
Not Birdly, please.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't sub. Not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. But was an abrupt change of topic. Is that intentional?
So what do we talk about first?
Think I'm gonna
Now,
give
let's
Kokichi
see if we can
nearly
narrow
enough
down
credit?
the list of
Maybe.
suspects.
Crotch probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there's suspicious.
10 crotch? What the F does that mean, Miyu? What even is that insult? Why do I have to remember this information? Kurikyo Shuichi Himiko Kaito. Wait, no, sorry, not Kaito. My bad. I guess is Kibo also included then? I guess Kibo has to be included. Kurikyo Shuichi Himiko Kibo. Himiko Kokichi Kibo. No Kokichi. Yeah, okay, I guess it's this one. What? Wait, is it the first one? Am I dumb? Hold on, I'm dumb probably. Kokichi wasn't there. Oh, it's all 5 of them. Sorry, I got this one mixed up in my brain. My bad. What is going on? Hello? Kokichi wasn't there.
That's it.
Was he?
It was me, Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
Am I crazy? I did not think Kokichi was there.
So those 4 are the culprits.
Oh, Himiko's still culprit?
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most
He was there and sang with everyone? Yeah, I feel like I'm in a Berenstain Bears situation right now. He was not there. You're lying to me.
Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
True, I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure before.
You're lying to me. I've been Steins gated into a different dimension.
If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I suppose, but
You're gonna turn me into Jelly Man? Game too quiet compared to voice. Upgrade my face register skills.
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either.
I really cannot remember the details, can you? No.
I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
I gotta process being entertaining at the same time as playing the game. So I only have a limited amount of brain space I can allocate to details in the game.
Oh.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance.
That's right, the GB are small in memory data for Emmy. The GB are small in memory data for Emmy. Jaden, what does that mean?
The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
I know, Jane. I know what GB means. I just don't understand what that means in relation to my memory data. Can I ever get on Emmy for remembering stuff? Because I looked up a walkthrough for every trial. I was in it for the love of the game and not the mystery. The board. Was it... Wait. Where else could we have entered from? You couldn't have come through here, right? I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn it!
Where else could you have entered from?
There!
Oh, okay. I just didn't click the exact right spot. That's kind of frustrating.
Talking about under the floor, right?
Huh? Under the floor?
What was it? Yeah, it was a ghost. So they faced through the wall, of course. Yeah.
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor.
Dude, could you imagine like a Danganronpa style game with the Deltarune characters?
There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
Oh yes, no. Well, that was a great time. We can really have a good time doing this, going to the classrooms. Hey, there's a banana. Grab it.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
Chris, where the fuck are we? Chris, get the banana. During a murder trial.
If we consider
Shuichi, get the
that
banana.
possible,
Potassium.
then there is another suspect.
Another suspect? Who?
Disappearing before me. Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
I'm the original. I'm the original. Monokuma.
By crawling under the floor.
Why is the text so different?
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Yeah, I had the same thought. I had the same thought, man.
You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kiba's flashlight function.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murder.
Redacted? Okay.
Hold on a second.
Eyes light up like an anime character.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Yeah, I don't think I contradict that.
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the...
Let's see. Points hole in the corner. You can see what's dropped there. I mean, the light would, in theory, shine through from that point. It's a blinding light as well.
floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold
Hmm.
on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second.
Oops.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
That's a great question, Scooby. I was just having that same question in my head.
Seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark.
Remember Sigma? I do remember Sigma, but that does not imply that there's light, that these characters have blood.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold on a second.
No,
He
it's
used
definitely
his
snuck
robot
in.
functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second.
Trying to think of how to contradict this one.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Did you know the Zero Escape games actually take place in the Danganronpa universe? Are you lying to me?
Kibo's flashlight function.
Is this another like mammals?
Now,
That's
hold
the
on a
biggest
second.
mammal? Yeah, that's what I thought. You
Kibo could
fucking
have used
liar.
that function to
You
get
fucking
under
liar,
the
bro.
floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said
Japan,
His
you
robot
were
functions to commit the
bros.
murders.
hold
That
on a
sounds
second.
dumb and weird and wrong. Yeah, how do I contradict this one?
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling.
Kate's child.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I mean, like, the contradiction is like we would have seen it, but where do I insert that contradiction? I just don't understand where I insert that contradiction at.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor.
Under the floor.
You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor.
Nope.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
I feel like the caged child might be the thing I have to contradict. Because the caged child requires that it's a dark place with no light.
You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean Kibo's flashlight function.
I'm gonna run out of time. I'm out of time, actually. I'm out of time.
In during the seance.
Yep, time up. Shoot.
Is this?
Can't let it in. The culprit sneaked in during the
I mean, I think I
seance.
agree. Kyo's words do seem the thing I need to attack. I'm just trying to think of how I attack them.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see,
That's wrong!
There we go. Because you wouldn't be able to get underneath. Like the room has to be dark, and you would see the light.
I don't think the culprit could
Have you or
used the
Sheepy
light.
played the Casualties Unknown demo? You get to do hard drugs in a cave and die with realistic simulated cardiovascular systems as an anthro thing? No, I have not.
There was a hole in the corner of the room. If a light were used, it would have leaked through and we would have seen it.
Could I have used the light in the corner bullet on this too? That's not what I used. I used the dog ritual bullet. Could you have also used the other one on Kyo's words? I'm curious about that now because it's the same thing. Both ways you're arguing like, hey, the darkness makes it so this wouldn't be viable. The writing in that part is kind of confusing because the way that they're writing it makes it sound like they're implying Kyo walked through the room to get into the spot. Or not Kyo, Kibo walked through the room to get to the spot. I'm like, well, obviously you would see the light, but I guess they're implying that he was under the floor already from somewhere else. The writing over it's a bit confusing to me, but
under the floor, which means you cannot claim I am the culprit.
I mean, do you have night vision?
Here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot. My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman
Why is
feats.
Kokitsu so like robophobic to use the words of this
My
game?
vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
All right, you made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
I neither want nor need your
Robots killed his grandma. What the freak?
Enough with the flashlight! It's way too bright!
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny?
The floorboards definitely have something to do with the
Gonta
case,
thinks that
Smokey.
was
Come
so
on.
culprit could stab Tenko from underfloor.
Ooh, nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Such a
like
fucking
that.
bastard,
You're
bro.
better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that.
Bro. Shut up with these effing Danganronpa 2 references.
That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
Boy, that sounds really familiar too. But I'm just gonna ignore it.
Her corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
Oh, yeah. So then why was that floorboard loose?
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit!
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however. Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
Okay.
When? So not during seance?
Tenko was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she? How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
That does not
That's
make
not
any sense.
possible. She was alive at that point. Yes, she was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back,
I'm so excited to
The
play
floorboard was removed
Nier
at that
Automata.
point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
So she was killed when the room was dark?
But she was inside Cage, right? Going to think it impossible to kill her there.
Peter.
And she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a different time.
A different time?
How the fuck should I know? You figure it.
Oops, I thought she was done talking.
Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory. Now hurry up and think! If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your lipstick brains!
Even when I'm Fanter. She really is insane.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
Okay.
Could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
Like that.
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast.
Nope.
So fast, no one saw.
Oh my!
Bruh.
So who lifted the cage?
It was me.
There's one thing. Why is she gonna like
then
come? What is
obviously
happening?
Himiko is the culprit.
What is happening right now? Why is she like having an effing orgasm, bro? What's happening?
When Tenko
What is she
got killed,
aroused by?
it wasn't during the seance.
Put on television.
Could not have been done
No!
at any other time. She was under the cage though.
Cage was lifted.
Oh, my mic can't peek. It's impossible for my mic to peek.
No,
That's not true.
it wasn't possible to kill her
Physically,
the
it can
moment the cage
peek,
was
but it's not
lifted.
going to peek inside of OBS. I have a limiter on.
Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it.
I do think
That
mic
cloth
peeking
was
is really
removed
funny, though.
before the cage was lifted. If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
Truth.
What? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
Okay, here's another interesting question for you. Here's an interesting like question about this game. So like, obviously I understand why it works like this from a gameplay perspective, right? But in the reality of the world, is the rest of like the debate piece here that happens after I interject, is that actually happening? You know what I mean? Like, did she not come in this universe? Like, did we stop her before she could reach climax in this one? Do you think? Because like, obviously we're not just actually just repeating the logic over and over again for someone to figure out the right truth bullet. Like, we're really only doing it once. So is it? Are we like branching off? It's like a little like Telltale Games, like butterfly in the corner, like orgasm averted. You get like the like writing on the book sound. See if you've achieved a flag. To represent them talking in circles. Interesting. What do you mean? What the heck am I talking? I just threw my fucking chapstick. What do you mean? What the heck am I talking about? I feel like I'm being very clear. Oh, it's got fucking ivy hair all over it now. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Jeez. It's clean now. If he's on the same wavelength. Sometimes I say things.
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right here! No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is
But no,
gonna
do you
go
think we're like creating different timelines? Like there's a timeline where Miyu effing creams her pants and then she, you know, we die. Miyu creams her pants and we die. And there's a world where I interject and I prove her wrong. No?
Tenko died after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage.
Okay.
They stuck the thin blade through the gaps of the cage. And that clean white sheet got stained blood red.
How? And he wants Miyu to cream, I guess? No, I literally stopped her from creaming.
Could have fit through the gaps.
You talk and my soul slowly seeps out.
If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the cage's gaps. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo!
Yes, there is a massive hole.
If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
How do I get the V marker in this? Give it to a man to turn to a woman before she can finish? For real. For real. You're so right. You're so right. And finish in more ways than one, if you know what I mean.
She was bent over with her forehead against the marker stone. And the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
No, Yuffie, it's my joke. It's my joke.
Then I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
She has the most just deep humiliation kink I've ever seen in my entire life. Well, now I'm gonna show the didn't think a joke from Scoobs during Pride? No, it's okay. I'm gay too, so I can do whatever I want. I'm genuinely so thankful for how sex positive these streams are. Have you ever had someone offended that you mentioned the word boobs? It's so dumb. That is crazy. I don't care about sex. I'm talking about sex all people want. I don't think I'm gonna get banned for it, probably, maybe. If I do, I get banned, whatever. I talked about sex. Anyway, here's an Ivy. She's winking. Wink. Ivy says, wink, wink. I don't care about sex. Yeah, put that on my gravestone when I go. Whoops, I forgot to get rid of Ivy.
Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Ivy's right there. What do you mean, where's Ivy? Oh, I'm on an ad. How'd you get an ad again? You shouldn't get ad. Crockpot rice? How are you liking Miyu? Dude. One word. Cream. That's all I gotta say. All I gotta say. Oh gosh. Hold on. Now I gotta switch. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. Thank you. Sheesh. Okay, there we go. Now we're Ivy. Oh, why is it off? Hold on. Boop boop. She's floating. How are you doing, Crockpot? I like your name, Crockpot Rice.
Yeah, no worries.
How embarrassing!
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
Like, watch people play through the series. Don't mind me, I'm barely here. Heck yeah. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you.
During the seance, since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then,
Tink, tink.
the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
Oh, Sheepy. Sheepy Kukichi's on with you now. Kukichi's on with you. It's a ghost, bro.
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
I mean, we would ban someone for saying books, for saying books while playing a game that uses the term composter. Yeah, you know, well, Scoops, you know, I'm not really cool with the whole books thing. That's kind of taking it a step too far, actually. That's during Pride Month, especially. That's like a little bit. That's a little bit like off color, bro. That's a little bit off color. I don't know if you can say that. In fact, could you deal with this? I don't really want to see this in my stream anymore. It's kind of off for me. Kind of a yikes. Kind of a yikes from my perspective.
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
You don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
Does Kaito have like some deep history with like a haunting or something? Why is he so deeply scared?
Angie's spirit killed Tenko? Why?
Himiko?
Because Angie's homophobic, bro.
Angie's spirit killed Tenko.
During Pride Month.
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible.
She has my joke. Stop stealing my joke. You can't say that in chat. People will know. People will know that I said it first. No, they can't know. Actually, there's no way that they. Well, no. They'll know I said it first because the chat is coming up later. They'll know that I said the joke first. You just stole my joke. She'd be sitting right next to me, and they stole my joke, guys.
Then explain how
I didn't.
Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Good joke, Sheepy.
See, you can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done it.
Starwalker?
I know. What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage?
Screams louder into the microphone is the winner. How do you go around like living life without being able to hear yourself?
If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
Good night, Jaden. Thank you for being here.
No.
Here's me all the time.
We would have
I agree with
noticed.
Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
Could have been inside the cage. Good one. Unfollows, unsubscribes, blocks me. There's a lot of like interrupting happening in this trial where the characters just immediately start talking after the other.
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
What?
What?
What does that mean, bro?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
Nope. Don't understand at all what you're getting at. I have no idea what you're trying to say. Are you trying to imply Himiko did it? She can make herself vanish? I literally have no idea. Oh, wait. What if it's like Tsumugi, right? Like Tsumugi like made herself look like someone else, but that still wouldn't allow her to be in two places at once. I mean, she can't, right? She gets hives, whatever.
Damn it!
Do we have any evidence of that though? She just said that. We don't know if that's true. Himiko then? I guess it's gotta be Himiko. Who else could it be? I don't remember that. Okay, I genuinely have no idea what she's getting at. I have no clue what her logic is. I have no clue what her logic is. I can't go back to the log, but she's like, they could have been in the cage at any time. You know who I'm talking about, right? No, I don't. I have no idea what you're trying to imply, actually. Nobody here can turn invisible. Unless they're a ghost. Are we implying it's a ghost? Can you stop thinking about such stupid things? That was a shot in the dark. That was kind of a dumb one. I genuinely have no freaking idea, dude. I don't have the slightest clue. Who here could turn invisible? Who could have killed Tenko from inside the cage? What? I mean, it couldn't have been any one of the people involved in the ritual. No way Gonta's fitting in there. Kokichi was involved in the ritual. I mean, so I guess Miyu, but it couldn't have been Shuichi. Kaito was too scared. I mean, Maki maybe? But why would she be implicating herself? That doesn't make any sense. What? I guess we're guessing. Kibo. I don't get you. You're really narrow-minded for a detective. Okay.
Damn it!
Play hot cold with Emmy? Sheepy doesn't know either, bro. Dude.
Oh no!
Oh no! Miyu?
I was wrong!
Wait. No, I do. Maybe I do understand what you're saying now. Now that I've read that comment like 5 times. She implying she committed suicide? I think she's wrong though.
Referring to Tenko herself.
What did you say?
Oh no, I'm so stupid. I was wrong. Wow, who killed them? Will you please confess? What? What are you saying, DZ?
Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
She committed suicide.
Suicide?
Okay, why would Tenko commit suicide?
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out. She volunteered to be in the cage and then stabbed herself during the seance.
Miku didn't love her back, but she does not seem like the kind of person who would kill herself over unrequited love. She would keep trying until the end of time. She would not kill herself.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right? If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. Miyu actually said something smart.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
Oh my god.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Okay, it would not have been able to be in that
That makes
position
sense
though,
to
on the very edge of the room if she had thrown the sickle. This is the dumbest.
Doesn't make
the-
sense to me.
Not Miyu. Maki, this is the dumbest line of inquiry you could have possibly started. This is so dumb.
There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
Okay, unless you did feel guilty. That is actually okay, Kogichi. I will say that maybe is the one line that you could possibly have created. That's actually not an unbelievable theory.
Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore, so she decided to end her own.
But I also feel like she would not be that upset about killing Angie.
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
Okay, and Tenko would definitely not do that either.
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial, so she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her. Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
But what are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that.
It's mass murder. Yeah, Tenko's kind of a... One of her defining character traits was being in love with genocide. So, you know, you're right. You got me, DZ. You got me.
What if all of that was just a lie?
They call her Tenko the Terror for a reason, you know?
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't
Tenko
believe
the
everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other?
Yeah, they had sloppy lesbian sex. Of course they do.
People keep all
Yes, they
sorts
did.
of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a
Uh-oh.
cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
What the class executions would look like for each game, hypothetically. That's a very interesting question. I'm curious. You know, it's got to be like a Twitch thing sometimes, because I was just outputting like 30,000 kilobits per second to Twitch. I feel like it's like Twitch losing its inhibiting sometimes, and so it's like, just send me all of your bit rate, send it all to me, give it to me all, and it overloads the server and it freaks out.
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
Bomb,
We're all just people, you know?
lamp oil,
Of course we're gonna
rope,
have some secrets.
bombs.
What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them. That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
People ship Kaito and Maki as well. I bet they do.
Well, we come from different backgrounds.
What would that shit be called?
So for now, let's agree to
Maito?
disagree.
Ooh, Maito's pretty good.
No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Tenko anymore. But I want to believe in her.
Why are her voice lines so quiet? They are so quiet. Himiko, speak up.
She wouldn't
Speak
commit
up.
suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe.
Me too. Gonta no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
She's just a baby.
Tenko did
Two
commit
apples
suicide.
all.
That would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
Uh-oh, time for a debate. Time for a back and forth debate.
All right, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
And she wants to be in, wants to have sloppy lesbian sex with Himiko.
If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
You guys after the seance. Yeah, she, again, Tenko would not commit suicide, bro. There was no way Tenko committed suicide. Absolutely zero way. Well, I thought it was going to be one of the, I forget what they're called, like the back and forth debates.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person. But if Tenko did commit suicide,
Who is,
it would explain how she died during the
who is Himiko's
She
voice
could have
actor?
secretly brought the sickle. And then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Christine Marie Cabanos. The same VI as Chiaki, really? I think I must have known that at some point. I'm sure she'd be mentioned it, but I forgot her.
So far, suicide seems to be the best
The hole in the corner.
explanation.
We're gonna have to kill her immediately. Pretty please. I don't want to be a magical girl, but she's also Hoshi from that. Ooh.
Her plan was to take us down
Oh,
with her.
didn't mean to do that.
So she
Alright, file 3. Second victim is Ultimate Aikido Master Tenko Chaba Shira. Victim's body was discovered in the vacant room on the 4th floor. His time of death was 11 a.m. Was stabbed in the neck, back of her neck, resulting in death. No other injuries were detected. Why do I keep reading that as detective, bro? Am I stupid? Magic circle. Spirit medium places their head down, places the iron cage over the spirit medium. Now I'm gonna take her a step on the magic circle. Turn off all the lights to make it completely dark. Okay.
not that kind of person. But if Tenko did commit suicide,
Real
explain how
Wodonkles
she died
moment.
during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle. And then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person. But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle. And then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces.
Well, there's a loose floorboard underneath her as well that she could have thrown the sickle from. But again, it doesn't make much sense to me because the sickle is all the way on the opposite side of the room in like a strange position against the corner of the room. I don't think she would have been able to achieve that by throwing it from the position that she was in the room. That doesn't make much sense, but I feel like that's not what this answer is going to imply if I use it as the counterpoint.
So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person. But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
I'm trying to think, how would I lie about this?
Secretly brought the sickle. And then then stabbed herself with it.
Should I lie about
Finally,
this?
with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor.
Could I
All the
lie about
pieces
the last of her strength not being there? What is Tinko's last moments again? Tinko died in a crouched position. The injury on the back of her neck was deep, but probably not enough to kill her immediately. That would support the idea that she wasn't dead immediately and she threw it later.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
God bless you, bro. Gesundheit, Bench. Then she would see them after it. That's what that's the truth of it. That's not what Tinko's last moments is. It's not her saying she'll see them again. It's her last moments of death. Like she dies at this point. It's not what she said previously. So I can't use that
Explain how she died during
as the
seance.
explanation.
She could have secretly brought the sickle.
That's the point that feels the weakest to me. She secretly brought the sickle, but I don't see how any of these points would counteract that.
She threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Like how would the caged child work here? I don't see how I'd use that as a counterpoint. I think Stuart Howard Tin Crotch fits into this.
Take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tinko's not that kind of person. But if Tinko did commit suicide,
So I have two theories.
she could have secretly brought the sickle.
I don't see how I'm able to counteract it with any of these points.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Okay, I have a couple of theories. Theory number one is to counteract what Kyo said with the hole in the corner. Nope, that's not it.
Oh no!
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
And second theory,
So she hid her true intentions.
what is my second theory feels weaker. Was using the caged child.
Suicide. It would explain how she died during the seance. She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her
Can I pretend I
strength,
bought another cat pick? Yeah,
she
sure.
threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Oh man, we're out of time again. These are some tough logical puzzles. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around how to use some of these
Her
points.
plan was to take us down with her.
No, that's not it. I was thinking like maybe the fact that she decided to do the ritual was like an indication that she wasn't trying to take us down with her.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
That felt pretty weak in my brain.
Tinko's not that kind of person. But if Tinko did commit suicide, it would
Oh, you know what? I
explain
could
how she died
lie.
during the seance.
But like, can I really lie about this? Like, I could potentially lie about what Monokuma's files said. We all have Monokuma's files. Can I really lie about that? If I can lie about that, that's pretty silly, because we could just look at the Monokuma file and be like, that's not what that says.
We can't.
Hold on. That's my only other theory, is that we can maybe lie about the time of death or the speed of the death, so that it wouldn't be possible for us to throw.
Her plan
She
was
wouldn't be
to take us
possible for her
down
to
with
throw it, because she would be dead. Shoot.
She threw the sickle underneath the
Okay.
floor.
Shimata.
All the pieces.
Shimata.
The latch.
Nope. Even lying though? Was lying not implying that it's not correct? I did do a lie, right?
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
What?
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance. She could have secretly...
What part am I at? I'm at this part. Whatever this part is.
With it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces.
I'm so lost on this one. How do I counteract it with like I can easily counteract it with different points, but with these points that I'm being given, how can I counteract this?
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
Okay, so she there are theories that she committed suicide, stabbing herself on the back of the neck, and then removed the floorboards to toss this sickle all the way across the room to the edge of the wall, which in and of itself is just so effing ridiculous and stupid that I'm like, why am I even having to debate this? But how do I refute that with these points? I feel like nothing about the murder, nothing about the Monokuma file helps with any of that. It doesn't say anything about what she's bringing with her. I don't see how the caged child and sneaking in the sickle would do anything. She didn't have to like strip. I've got the true quotes I have are the caged dog ceremony, the caged child ceremony, the corner hole, the Monokuma file for this murder, and then her last moments. Can you see the text for Tenko's last moments? Sure.
She could have secretly brought the
Oops.
sickle.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh no!
So far, suicide
I'm a
seems
couch.
to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
Tenko died in a crouched position. The injury on the back of her neck was deep, but probably not enough to kill her immediately, which doesn't help me because that indicates that she could have had time to throw it away. And I tried lying about it. I was thinking maybe I could lie about it, but lying about it did not work. So I thought maybe I could be like, no, she died immediately. There was no way she could have had time to throw it away. I tried lying about it specifically to what Kyo was saying, where he says, "What did you lie about Aitan?" Oh, why did I lie? What did I lie about it on? I lied about it to what Kyo said about her using the last of her strength to throw the sickle, which I would think I thought would work. That was reasonable to me. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Did it just not work? Okay.
So she hid her true intentions.
I can try again. I do wonder, would Scoop said work? Would what Scoop said work? Because it does also make sense. How would she? Because she was bent over before she was in there. Like before she was bent over before the cloth went on. So like we would have seen it if she had like pulled out a sickle. So like where was she hiding the sickle if she was crouched over? Wait, it's not. Shoot! I didn't mean to do that. Bro, I'm so out of it, bro. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. I was wrong!
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Monokuma
Her plan was to take us down.
I do think it's really silly that I can lie about this though, because we all have the Monokuma file. We could literally just look at it and tell that I'm lying. So why am I able to lie about this? Okay, maybe I'm not lying correctly anymore. How do you lie? I go to the lie and then I shoot it. Do I have to do something else with the lie? I thought you just pressed Y and then you let go. Am I doing this wrong? That's how you do it, right? Because I'm in like the negative mode and just shooting it. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? But what he's saying is what he says. He feels like the lie is not working correctly. Because what he's saying is what he says if I don't lie. So I feel like I must not be lying correctly.
I was wrong.
I was wrong!
So far, suicide.
Wait, can I look at controls? How do I... Truth cylinder, concentrate. Confirm truth bullet. Shoot truth bullet. Hold lie. Yeah, so holding is all I have to do to lie. So why is the lie not working? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to be lying? I'm supposed to lie at that point? That's supposed to work? Why is that not working?
She could have secretly brought the sick. Finally, with the last of us.
Oh, wait, it switches. Wait, no, that's right. Wait, that's right. No, never mind. I thought for a second I switched to the wrong thing. I was like, wait, that's why.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
Wait, Monocubs File 3. What does that mean? Just so I'm not spinning in circles, is that what I'm supposed to do? You guys make it sound like I'm supposed to be doing that. Is that what I'm supposed to do to... Is that maybe if I made a different decision before, is that what it's supposed to be? Is there a different thing I could do? Am I holding the button or something? Or just clicking? I'm holding the button. Like when you lie, it fills up the lie meter and then you go into this lie mode. And then you just have to let it go and it shoots out the lie. I thought. Oh, I just killed myself. I miss Deltarune. And Sheepy's been, every time I've been going to stream Danganronpa, Sheepy's like, well, like, what if you stream Dangan or Deltarune instead? People are gonna get mad at me if I just stream Deltarune all the time, probably.
Is this... We can't...
Streamer can't lie to save their life, literally? Yeah, I guess so. Is there another thing I can do to progress this trial? Like, is my game glitched? Am I doing, like...
So far,
I think I'm doing it correctly.
Her plan was
I can't think of any... the only other thing I could think of is, like... Can I save and exit and open it again? Maybe. What is the Monocubs File 3? It doesn't exist. It's fake. It's made up. Am I able to save? I don't think I can save in the middle of a trial.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed yourself with it.
Finally, with the last of
Is there no other way to progress this one? Like, Scoob's logic does make some sense to me as well. Can I do that to do the trial? Have I lied before this? No. This would be my first lie.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
The back is already passed.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain
What the freak?
how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it. Finally, with the last of
I was wrong.
So far, suicide seems to be
What?
the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her, so she hid her true intentions.
And it's the Monokuma File 3 I'm supposed to be lying about, right?
And then stab yourself with it.
I'm using her last strength for last
Finally, with
moments?
The last of her strength,
No.
she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Wait, how is Tenko's last moments? How am I lying about Tenko's last moments to be effective here? Okay, first of all, how did none of you realize I was not using Tenko's last moments?
So far, suicide seems to be the best.
Well, so does the fucking mono thing, doesn't it? Doesn't it say this? It doesn't kill her instantly? Oh, my bad. I thought it. I could have sworn the effing mono cub thing mentioned it, her not dying instantly. I think I got mixed up because this one was confusing the heck out of me. My apologies. That makes sense. Oh my god, bro. What a fucking mess that one was.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor. Because she died instantly.
Instantly? I did think it was really, really dumb that I could lie about the mono cub thing. Like we all have that information. How can I possibly lie about that?
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Does she okay, so my lies never come out, right? Like nobody knows that I've lied about these things. I'm just
Maki.
completely
You're right.
disregarding
I completely forgot about that
the
important
truth
detail.
in these debates.
Tenko died instantly.
What?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly.
Except for Kokichi, yeah, you're right. Kokichi does see.
I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
How could you forget that, Maki Roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary.
How much longer is the trial? I can't say. I just have to keep going, but
That she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
what do you mean? I feel like I wasn't stuck on stuff for that long. How could I not have made enough progress to get anywhere near the intermission?
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance? If you know something, please
Oh,
speak
okay,
up.
yeah, that's I'm not talking about the end of the
key to solving
trial.
This mystery.
I would never be able to end a trial in one stream. That's ridiculous. The trials are like 4 hours long.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
Get these fucking question marks out of the
There
way.
is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall. I think.
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in there. I mean, it was totally pitch black. My job was to
You never
move
know I
on
was
campus.
naked. Is that what Miu just said?
Moving along the walls was seriously tough.
Did anything?
Something out of the ordinary during the seance? There is something that bothers me.
That bothers me.
The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange. Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall.
Oh, okay. Cool, man.
I'm more concerned.
About how dark it got in there. I mean, it was totally pitch black. My job was to relight the candles. Moving along the walls was seriously tough. Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance? There is
Dude, I fucking hate the aiming in this game so much. It pisses me off so much, dude. He's trying to hit my skill shots and smite. It's like the fact that there's, I don't know what they were, like, was that in the first couple of games? The freaking stupid, like, little stagger, like the shake on the reticle? I hate that. If it was in the previous games, I really did not notice it very much, but holy crap is it annoying in this one.
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. It could have
That's what
fallen
focus
down.
mode is for, but it still happens in focus mode.
Oh, yeah. There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
Other thing that happened in the dark. Oh? Okay, I thought that kind of made sense. The floorboard being sawed off and hitting the floor, that doesn't make sense. Okay, I guess that's fucking stupid. What? Okay, I guess that's also stupid. And I guess the sound of the sickle being thrown is also stupid. Yeah, you're right, dude. Yeah, all my ideas are stupid. No, I mean, the rock wouldn't make that kind of noise, I don't think. What's the question? What caused the sound that was heard during the seance? Dog statue?
Oh no!
Yeah, totally not like me to forget something. See, the loose thing, that was my first thought. That made the most sense to me, but that was, I guess that was stupid. White sheet. I picked the wrong one.
This is it.
What did I pick? Wait, I was like, that makes sense.
Something to do with that sound. That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
could the floorboard have made such a loud sound though?
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
I'm making mistakes up the wazoo this trial, dude. This trial's throwing me off. Getting salty at Danganronpa? Dude, I'm salty out of my mind.
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
Oh,
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hid under floor, then stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
stomp through the floorboard,
A
bro.
floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and Balls are the best of friends?
Oh, I agree with that. I agree with that.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound,
Crosspiece under the floor. Then we've got the loose floorboard. Okay, I guess that's it. I guess I selected this, thinking that the person had cut it. Where even is it? The crosspiece, thinking somebody cut it and that made the sound of it falling to the floor. But no, it's them breaking this open. I mean, like, low-key, I don't hate the theory that Gonta proposed of them standing up underneath the floorboards.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
But that statue is still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under
But, like,
floor,
the blood wouldn't have dried that
then
fast
stood
is
up
the
with
only
such
thing.
might.
No, okay, that seems a bit far-fetched.
oh no!
I thought it was funny, though. I
So
thought it
what
was pretty
made the
funny. And
floorboard
maybe
come loose?
Magic Circle Korihiko drew.
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the
Crosspiece
seance.
under the floor.
Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound. But that statue was still on top of the cage. Culprit hid under floor. Then stood up with such might. Someone must have stomped through the
Floorboard.
Okay, why is the game doing this to me? I think that might be it, though. Crosspiece under the floor.
God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
Well,
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
they stomped through it. I mean, how would they have stomped through it with the cage on top of it?
Don't you know me and Balls are the best of friends?
I really want that to be related to the argument somehow.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated.
I keep thinking Y is going to speed it up, because that makes so much more sense to me than what actually speeds it up, but...
Culprit hid under floor. Then stood up with such might. Someone must have
Stomped through the floor.
I agree.
Yeah, I think when they say stomped through the floorboards...
The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
Well, I guess I'll see what they're trying to think here. When they say stomp on it, it makes me think they did it from the
To make
top.
Sure, first time we go to empty room.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off.
Was
After
cut
examining
off.
the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the crosspiece?
Went into the loose floorboard. Yeah, okay. Okay, I see. So that information I didn't fully comprehend, what that is outside of the space in which the cage is there. He has Himiko to hold still because the floorboard was loose. I mean, he could have just stepped on it when he was making the circle. That seems fairly reasonable. But it could be suspicious. Hangman's Gambit. Start. I guess it's to start. Is there like an H, like SHIMMY? Shimmy? Or seesaw. Is that a W? Seesaw. Seesaw what though? Is there a T? Seesaw TENKO. Seesaw what? Seesaw F? Nope. Nope, not cage. Seesaw E. C. No, I didn't. That didn't seem correct. EC. It's just like Wordle. EC. There's so many F's. Is it F? The whole fucking thing is F's. F. EFFORTS. EFFECT. Is it seesaw effect? What? I've never in my life heard somebody call a seesaw the seesaw effect. That is so stupid. What? ILS. Seesaw effect, Alex. What? Us English speakers love our seesaw effects.
At one end of the floorboard have been cut off. The other two cross pieces holding up that board were close to the cage, meaning if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no cross piece.
Seesaw effect.
The next cross piece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever.
Okay, and what does this achieve for us exactly?
Capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
Just a bit of fun.
Couldn't have killed Tenko like that. Unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
Huh? How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
What?
That's it!
How would the sickle have been on the top of the cage and no one noticed it?
Top of the iron cage, with the blade facing down. The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage. Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place.
No, it wasn't dark when everything was being put into place.
It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble. But the statue's weight kept it from falling over. Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw, Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage.
That's fucked up.
She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in her crouch position.
I guess that the person placing it, which was Kiyo, I guess he could have potentially. I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length. Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
It's crazy, but it would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
Okay, and I'll suspend my disbelief a little bit here, but you would 100% hear somebody moving in the room, not only because the floorboards are probably really creaky, but also because when somebody, if somebody's making sound like singing, you are able to spatially place them even in a dark room, and you would be able to tell they were moving locations.
That makes the floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide. Wait,
You just fall through the
seesaw
floorboards.
homicide? That's fucking crazy!
I don't know about that. I think if there was enough counterweight on the seesaw, if it didn't like go straight up, you wouldn't fall through. If it only like went at like a 45-degree angle and then the counterweight brought it back down, you wouldn't fall through. This part, as asinine as this situation is, this part I think actually checks out. But the sound thing is very would definitely be noticeable by at least one of them.
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know? They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box.
I would say that one other part of this, that kind of is a little bit weird. The cage. At least in the illustration, the cage was not centered on the fulcrum, which was the middle supporting board. So when the plank is lifted up, the cage is gonna like slide, which means that the statue on top is going to go at an angle as well, which then means that it's going to fall over. Unless they just didn't draw it correctly. If the cage was positioned right on the fulcrum, then in theory it wouldn't have had to move very much, and you wouldn't have had to lift up the cage to move the board at all.
Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
Yeah?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
Why would it possibly be her?
Why her?
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
Can I reduce the fart cooldown, please? Negatory.
By cutting the crosspiece
And you
beneath the
caused it.
floorboard, you mean?
Then the
That's what I did at the very
lured
beginning.
victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
This is some like extreme gaslighting.
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
Because Himiko was the one who did the cage, right? Himiko was not the one who did the cloth, right?
She likely
That was
found
Kiyo,
out
wasn't
about
it?
Plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kiyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Gosh dang it, Sheepy.
Our culprit, Himiko,
Oh.
prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time.
Why does Himiko why does she look kind of, why is evil Himiko kind of thick, bro? Why does she look like that? Like, look at that, dude. Why does she look like that? Why does she look like that?
Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room.
Bro, it looks like a fucking jester, dog.
She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it.
Her skirt's not that poofy. Why is it so? Why is she so
Then
thick?
She killed Tenko, all according to plan.
Devil.
That's a lie.
Metamorphosis.
Himiko did such a thing?
No, Himiko did not do such a thing. You guys are so easily influenced, dog. She has the least puffy skirt I've ever seen in my entire life. She looks like a toothpick.
Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
You kids are really tiring me up.
Kill Tinko? I killed Tinko?
Himiko?
What's wrong, Himiko?
Does that mean Himiko really killed Tinko? Would something like that really happen? Like, so cruel. No. I just see what I want to see? Okay. You were really defensive about me not calling Himiko thick. Go ahead and save here. She's not thick, she's thick. Well, no. Good Himiko is thick. Evil Himiko, however, do be thick. I never actually showed that Ivy picture. One second. Hold on. Let me make sure I've saved correctly. Oop. Sorry, Suki. Not the halfway I thought. They killed her. She's dead now. Oops. Oh, God. Dude. Well, this is at the very end, right? Who cares? Oh, it's better. It's back. You get a fat ass when you turn evil. Everyone knows that. All right. Where's Suki's? Where's Sasuke's fat ass then, huh? Come on. Look at this Suki picture, bro. That's why I was gonna imply Suki needs a fat ass. Suki is kind of thick though, mostly with the fur, however. Such a cute Suki picture, dude. Where's Suki's fat ass? Oh gosh. I said Ivy. I'm gonna switch back off. Actually, I'll just keep Ivy on for the rest of the stream, whatever. Sasuke's a fat ass when she wants one. That's, you got me there, actually. You got me there. That's a good point. You got me there. The whole crowd was looking at her. She hit the flow. Why is Germa streaming again? I feel like Germa said he was going to stop streaming, and now Germa's streaming a lot again. I feel like I'm seeing him stream every time. Life is a highway. I'm gonna goon it all night long. Came back from retirement? Shiz, bro. That's crazy. I don't know who to raid. Do we have art? Sorry. Do we have art? Sorry. So sorry. There is art. Who posted in the throne room? Violence is generally bad. I don't know about that. There's a lot of art today. Holy shiz. This is an old art. Wait a minute. Was this an effing? This was a little hint you dropped a long time ago. And I didn't even realize. Wow. This is an old piece that Yuffie drew of Angie with the blood halo and the wings. I just thought you were drawing it because it was creepy. Man, I'm dumb, dude. Subtext, don't know her, bro. Don't know her. This one is by Riley. Very good. Robophobia? During Pride Month? You disgust me. Is gay and can do whatever he wants. This is great. Love the expressions on this. Great writing. Love the little arrow there too. And fucking Kokichi smug little face. The disgust on Kibo's face is great too. Love that. Love that. Love it. Oh, this is cool. This is cute. This is cute. Look at this. They're all girlfriends in a big polycule. Love the Himiko. Love the Tenko. The Angie's really cute. I do think I can make this a little bit better though. Give me 1 second. Let me just do something really quick. Should just take a second. Should just take a second. Give me one moment here. Hold on. I don't want to like critique the art or anything, but I think I can make it just a little bit better. Let me just hold on. Let me just, how do I? Well, this is good enough. I forget how I unlock. I forget how I unlock. This is scaling. I was gonna block her out entirely, but no, it's really good. This is really beautiful. I really like the expressions on all of them. They're very, very cute. Well done, my friend. We got one more piece here by Brendan by C&B Customs. I mean, didn't say if I can share it or not, but fucking unbelievable, bro. Already done. Yuffie, you're gonna ruin your follow age, bro. Your follow age was so long, and now it's nothing. Is this Sasuke? This looks a little bit like Sasuke, but I don't know for sure. Very cute picture. Love the anatomy on this one. The hair going down is really nice. Love the hues on the skin here. Looks really, really good. Nice expression. Very well done. Very well done. Follow age? Yeah. I think it's a command you can run. And we got one last piece of art. I'm just gonna show this briefly because like it's just Yuffie art. I mean Yuffie art. It's just Yume ship art. Chibi didn't draw this. This is just a cool picture. Holy crap, bro. Insane, dog. Insane. I didn't even know it would do that, dude. I didn't even know it would do that. I didn't even know if it would expose you like that. Holy crap. All right. I still don't know who to raid. What if I just ended stream today? Would that be rude? Would that be awful? I don't really feel like raiding anyone specific. Not that I don't care about the people that are on right now, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Behold, your most loyal viewer. What's your follow age, DZ? I can tell you it's shorter than Sheepy's probably. It's definitely shorter than Sheepy's. I think I can put a user in here too. Follow age DZPZ8. That doesn't work. Fable first is not following me the channel. Who the F does this guy think he is, bro? Who does this guy think they are? Not following the channel. What the F, bro? I'm the number one hater, dude. What the freak? I'm such a hater. I misgendered myself, bro, in Pride Month. So why do I have this picture up still? Get this off my screen. All right, folks. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. That's a long time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Why being a meaner? No, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, my darling. I'm not being a meaner. It's just that it's covering me, and I'm more important. You know? Me. I'm more important. Ivy. Meow. It's covering Ivy. All right, folks. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. We'll be back next week with some more Deltarune. Maybe if Sheepy's up for it, maybe tomorrow we could stream some It Takes Two, some little co-op game. Oh, that co-op game they showed off during the direct looked pretty fun, actually. I don't think it's out yet, but that looked pretty fun. Anyway, maybe see you guys tomorrow. If not, next week with some more Deltarune and Danganronpa. All right, folks. Good night. Goodbye. Thank you for being here. Good night. Goodbye. Good night.